Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome to another episode of my Minecraft Title Update 17 Fully Explained series. Now if you're new around here, in this series I explain to you in great detail the features I think that are coming in Title Update 17, and in this episode we are finally covering horses because in the last episode you guys wanted me to do this, so I hope you will enjoy this video. Now over the past week or so, we've had some great evidence to support that horses should be in the next big update. Not only have Mojang and 4G Studios discussed about them being in the first big update for Minecraft Xbox One, but 4G Studios have teased the community over and over by introducing like sort of their horse head skin. They've also introduced other cool skins as well, like the Wither skeleton, witches, etc. But let's get into horses because I think they are a great addition and possibly one of the best ever additions introduced to Minecraft PC. Now horses are a passive mob that can be tamed. Now there's three different types of horses in the games. You've got the horses, which are natural horses, you've got donkeys, and you've got mules. Now on Minecraft PC, they also have the zombie and skeleton horse, but this can only be spawned with commands, so I really can't see them being introduced to Minecraft Xbox or PlayStation unless 4G Studios introduce something like commands. Now as for the spawn rate and how do they spawn, well, horses and donkeys spawn naturally in plains and savannas, while mules must be created by breeding a horse with a donkey because mules themselves are not capable of breeding. Now as for the taming, well, this is slightly different than most, and I do like the taming on horses and I think it's pretty cool. Once tamed, all horses can be saddled, which is how you ride it, because if you attempt to ride a horse which you haven't tamed, 9 times out of 10 it's going to flip you off. Now after a few times of trying, the horse will actually warm to you and you'll know that it has worked and you have tamed this horse successfully, because it will bring up a horse animation, kind of say that this bond is accepted, and this is where you do go into the horse's inventory and place your saddle. Now something a lot of people didn't know, the first chance of trying to tame a horse, you have less than 1% of getting the actual tame, and every time you do try after that it increases by 5%, so it usually takes between 5 or 6 attempts. But if you're like me and you're impatient and you hate waiting, there is ways to increase taming of horses. You can use sugar, which will increase it by 3%, wheat will also increase it by 3%, apples by 3%, golden carrots will increase it by 5%, and golden apples will increase it by 10%. So your best option is using golden apples. This will also increase its health and also the speed growth of your horses. So there really is a lot to horses that a lot of people didn't know in depth, which is why I am making this video in the first place. Now unlike tamed ocelots or tamed wolves, tamed horses will not automatically follow you. This is why I think 4G Studios will introduce leads with horses. A lot of people like to make pens as well with hay bales to keep their horses at full health, because if you don't, they will drift off into the plains and you will lose them, and eventually they do despawn. For breeding horses, you need to use golden apples or golden carrots. This will activate the love mode. This is where you see the heart animation around the actual animal. Now the offspring can be one of several different types, so there is different types of horses that you can get, and the actual lengthy process takes 20 minutes until they do become a fully grown adult, but the younger are a lot faster and a lot more agile, so do be very careful when you are breeding horses. Now the last thing I want to talk about, because there is so much to horses, is that they are used for many things and they probably are the fastest way to transport from one side of the map to the other, not to mention that horses will go at 1 block on their own and they can even get a boost jump up to 5, which is absolutely amazing. You can jump really high on horses, not to mention mules and donkeys can be equipped with chests. This is for actual extra packaging, which means you can transport one thing to the other side of the map, so you're playing in survival. So really guys, there is so much that you do need to learn about horses. I'm missing things like they do drop leather as well if you do attack a horse, which leather is great because at the moment you only do get it from cows on Minecraft Xbox. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Leave a comment on what you'd like to know in next week's episode, but be sure to thumbs it up because it really does help. Apart from that, I am really looking forward to horses. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they are in Title Update 17. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Apart from that, have a great day and I'll catch you next time. Bye!